G'day, this is Peter, back with another episode of the Property Club, and today we're looking at condos for sale on Mactan Island in Cebu. So Mactan Island, it's got the airport there, you fly in, and one of the great things about Mactan Island are the beaches. You've got these beautiful beaches, these reefs, gorgeous beaches, and a lot of resorts and hotels along the beach strips there. And you can see just in the picture using Google Earth the turquoise waters here, just absolutely beautiful. So what's happening is all of Mactan Island's being developed, and there's some mega casinos going in. There's a lot happening, a lot of development happening in Mactan. It's almost like the next Cebu, but on the beachfront, which is really cool, and it's highly sought after. And actually some of the prices, surprisingly, that you'll find in Mactan, a good range of affordable properties to extremely expensive properties, even more expensive some of the condominiums in Mactan than that of the city centre. So let's get started. And as per usual, we're looking at cheapest condominiums to most expensive. And the first unit is this Scenic View condo in Mactan, by B Residences. Now, B Residences has a development in Cebu City, and actually they have some really nice developments. If you've seen the plans that they've got, actually really, I feel really good value for money is this one, this little studio apartment for 2.8 million, not bad at all. Very close by to the Shangri-La Mactan Resort, which costs an absolute fortune, like $300-400 minimum for the cheapest, smallest room in the Shangri-La per night. In peak season it could cost as much as $500 a night. It's very expensive. So anyway, this is the product, and we're looking at 21 to 23 square meters, very close to 100,000 peso per square meter. It's just over for the studio. So this is the different price range for the Balai, starting from 2.44 million. This particular unit is 2.8, and these are the pictures. And trust me, actually, B Residences do make a good condo, a nice quality condo, so you'll be surprised. The pictures don't really do the development justice, to be honest. And that's the Google Earth. You can see the move and pick there, and just behind is Balai Residences, so you'll get views of the beach, and it's only a very short walk to the beach. Moving along. So the next one is priced at 3.35 million. It's the Sotogrande. This is an affordable price condominium. It's 37 square meters, and we're looking at 3.35, which is really cheap to be that close on the beach in Cebu. So you're looking at 90,000 peso per square meter, which ain't bad at all. This is the unit. Very strange what they've done here internally on the condo. I think they've just tried to turn a studio into something a bit more closed. Maybe they want to be in the bedroom and someone's doing cooking or something. Actually has a bath, which is nice. And what's good about this building is the balconies. They have a good sized balcony. This picture doesn't do it justice, actually. You might see that on another listing, but yeah, they're asking 90,000 peso per square meter. So the next listing is 3.8 million, and I'm pretty certain this is the cheapest unit. It doesn't actually say the size of the unit here, unfortunately, but this is the Tambuli. So Tambai means kind of like lazy. You don't want to do much, you don't really want to work. So Tambuli. This is the apartment here for 3.8. Nice little condo, very modern. Very modern development, and it is on the beach, the Tambuli. And this is the pool. Can you imagine waking up every morning, going for a swim in that, or going down to the beach and having a coffee and a breakfast? soaking up in the spa, or grabbing a drink at the swim up pool. Very, very cool. I think for 3.8, this is an absolute bargain. And yeah, I would definitely be interested in something like this personally. Like a holiday home, you buy it as a holiday home perhaps, and then Airbnb it. So Airbnb it, you probably get a good amount of money in Airbnb. Look, if I was living in Cebu, I'd probably do it, because then you could hop between this and your city condo. That would be a cool idea. When this has downtime from Airbnb, you could use it personally. Okay, moving along. So the next one is 4 million. It's in the Amisa. The Amisa private residences. This is 39 square meters for 4 million. It's just a tad over 100,000 peso per square meter. So actually, I think price-wise, it's pretty fair, to be honest. Around about 100,000 peso per square meter is what I'd want to pay. Well, I'd want to pay less than, but the asking price is quite fair, is what I'm saying, for Mactan Island. A lot of the developments in Mactan, in comparison to other luxury condos that I've seen in other places like beautiful beaches and this sort of thing. So it's not bad, and that's the unit for 4 million. And that rents for 25,000 peso, by the way. The next one, it's another Sotogrande. Sotogrande. It is 4.5. And it is on the ninth floor. It's the same size as the other one. It's 38 square meters. So you can see they do actually fetch a bit of a price, the Sotogrande. And in this one you can see the balcony. I like that balcony. I love the style. Nice little unit. What I hate, absolutely hate, and look, they've made it look great. Like in the first picture I was like, yeah, that's cool, look at that, nice balcony, nice couch, you got me. And then you flip around and you see like these two bunk beds. I'm like, I can't sleep in that, like seriously not. Like, as a foreigner, as an expat, no. Like, you don't have a beautiful unit on the seafront like that with two little bunk beds. Like, there's no way I'd even fit in that. Anyway, moving along. It's just, no. That's all I can say to that. There's got to be a better way, like a flip down bed or something. So yeah, not really fond of that bed. So next one is actually quite a sizable condo. It's a 2-bedroom condominium priced at 4.5. And it says it's actually quite close to Marina Mall and Mactan International Airport. So it's priced at 4.5 divided by 65 square meters. So they're asking 69,000 peso per square meter, which is quite affordable. Obviously it's not on the beach. It's a loft 2-story apartment. For this kind of money, price per square meter, you can't expect to be on the beachfront. But still, it wouldn't be far from the beach, and it's a decent size for the money, and who knows, you might be able to negotiate a really good price on it. And that's the phone number there if you're interested. It does say price is negotiable. Hey, at the moment you might even get this as low as 3 million, noting that it's COVID-19. And let's have a look at the next listing. This is Tambuli, the Tambai development. So the other one was really good value. It didn't actually list, but I'm pretty sure it would have been 30 something square meters in there. That's the smallest units in the development, is my understanding. The smallest cuts are like 33 or 34 square meters. This is only slightly bigger, 36.5, and they want 4.6. And they have noted, and this is true, for this particular unit, they're already selling from the developer at 5.9. Okay, and turnover says it's 4 years from now, so it's some time from now. Wow, look at that beautiful ocean, mate. I could swim in that every day. Honestly, I would never get bored of that. Air hockey, very cool. Very, Very, very cool. Tambuli. I just want to be a Tambai and live here. Unfortunately, I don't think yeah, 36 square meters is big enough for me and my family. Let's move along. 4.7 million for this Amissa condo. I'm a Amissa building. So it doesn't say the square meterage rate there. I'm really sorry for that. Going to apologize on the agent's behalf. Well, this is the building. Nice pool. I believe it's just set back from the beach, so it's not quite on the beachfront, but it is close by. Amissa, I think the cuts here are around about 41 square meters, 4.7. Not bad. Not great either. Another Tambuli, 5.2. Very nice. Look at that balcony, and it's so modern and sleek looking. I mean, you don't expect to see this in the Philippines. I've got to be honest, this looks like a nice build, like a really high standard, and it's very rare to see that in the Philippines. I've got to be honest. Yeah. Most condominiums I find are, you know, a lot lesser than what we have in our own countries. Like, you know, I'm from Australia and the quality is much higher than the Philippines, but again, the price is much lower. Horses for courses and courses for horses. Okay, so this is the cheapest unit in the Reef. So this is the Reef Building, and it is a small condo, just a little studio in the Reef. And don't worry, the other pictures will show you what it looks like now, because it has been finished, is my understanding. Here's another one, 5.44, 40 square meters, Studio B, which is not bad for the Reef. Actually, it's good value for the Reef. I think to the left there, I'm pretty certain, is the Crimson Resort and Villas, to the left hand side there, if you're wondering. Okay, there we go. Thank God, some real pictures. So that's the unit, I think. Actually, no, it wouldn't be. There's no way that that is 5.4 million. It's very deceptive. See, what happens is agents play switch and bait. It'd be the smallest unit, like maybe 38, 40 square meters, and it's probably not facing the ocean at that price. So I just want to make that clear. That's listing is deceptive, and it does look like a switch and bait to me. So this is 6 million, and it's a one bedroom in the One Pacific Residences, which is by Mactan Newton. I believe it's Mega World. It says this is a rush sale. They wanted 8 million, and it's down to 6 million. So it's actually a rush at the moment. 44.6 square meters, and this is what it looks like. I believe it is on the beach, and that's the beach there. Mactan Newton. Okay, I'm going to say one thing about this developer, which is Mega World. I've never been a fan of Mega World. Okay, I have never been a fan of them. However, I will be fair, and I will say that in recent years, the quality has gotten better. It has definitely gotten better than it used to be. Like, years ago, I lived in a Mega World apartment, and I swore that I would not live in one again. But since then, I have seen some of their newer stock, and it is actually a lot better than it used to be. So another Tambuli. I'll be really quick on this. This actually talks about how you can, get a payment plan for 19,000 peso per month. This is 6.4 million. Not bad if you want a payment plan. You know, for 6.4 million, not bad at all. I just thought I'd mention that. So the next, another Amissa private residences, 6.6 milli. And does it have the square meterage there? It does not. Yeah. Too much information. Let's see if we can actually get pictures of the condo. Yep, that looks like it there. Maybe not. Yeah, very deceptive. I just hate how they show the lifestyle pictures. I wish they showed the actual unit. Let me just keep flicking. We might get lucky here. Then again, maybe not. Oh, it did have a location map there. Amissa, which is Punta I think it's Punta Engago or something like that. So it is kind of just set back from the beach, not far from the beach at all. Another one in Mactan, Newton. This time it is, doesn't say, it says ranging from 41 square meters. Hopefully in here it says, I thought it did. 6.7 million. I'm going to assume this is 41 square meters here, which is the smaller one bedrooms. Again, set back from the beach, so it looks like it's a fair distance from the beach, this development. Well, this particular unit, the development could be huge, like a huge resort, and you have to walk a fair way before you get to the beach. So it really depends where your unit is, and you can see here on the map that's where it says it is, but they could have a huge lot that goes, you know, right down to the beach. Okay, so that other unit was a bit deceptive. This is better. This says it's a 53 square meter unit for 7 million, and it says spot cash with discount. So I'm assuming that that is actually the unit there, and that's the building completed. Look at that ocean, it's just gorgeous. Great big balcony, so a nice big studio condominium, big bath, great view of the ocean. Actually, that is a good price for a 53 square meter condominium overlooking the ocean front. Wow, I'm getting excited over this one. And let's just check the price check at, looks like they've dropped it. It was 7.3 something, it's now 7. Divided by 53 square meters, you're looking at 132,000 peso per square meter for a brand new beachfront condominium overlooking the ocean. Very nice, very nice. And remember, everything you see here is negotiable, especially in COVID-19, and you do want to be negotiating. Here we go. Wow. So then we see another listing, because prices do vary, and this guy, he's got 2 units. This is a 35 square meter, he wants 8.5, and a studio on 45 for 10.5. And look, I just wanted to show you just how expensive some of these units get. I mean, like, sorry dude, but you're out of your mind. I don't mean to be rude, but you know, 8.5 million, right, divided by 35 square meters is 242,000 peso per square meter. Mate, I'll go and buy in a Rockwell development, thank you very much. And yes, Rockwell does have a development here on Mactan Island, which is Aruga, which I will be showing you very shortly. Here's another one, 63 square meters. This is 8.6, so this is better value in the Reef. And that's the unit there, not bad at all. Looks like it has a wraparound balcony too, which is very cool. I like that very much. This is a sacrifice sale. This is actually very, very good value. This is priced at 12 million, and it is a 120 square meter apartment. It's still available, and it has parking as well. So it's 2-bedroom plus maid's quarter, 121 square meter in the move and pick, which is really good value, really good value. And look at this, this is a unit. What I don't like about it could be an old photo, you know, let's be fair here, but ultimately it looks like there's nothing out there. So, you know, what happens if you need to get to a supermarket or, you know, some nightlife or something? Unlike Boracay, so you just walk outside, you know, walk down the beach, and you know you got everything there. Well, I guess, you know, you eat in the restaurant, but that would get old pretty quickly. So 12 million, 120 square meters plus parking. You're looking at 100,000 peso per square meter asking price, which is very good value. Oh my god, I'm just going to hit skip on this one. This is another Reef. And yes, I was right. It was the Crimson Resort and Spa, which is right next door to the Reef. You got the Reef in the Sotogrande. So you can see, you know, for the money, actually, Sotogrande is good value, very good value. But I mean, some of these guys, you know, what they're asking, and prices vary so much. It's just ridiculous in Mactan Island. I mean, get your pricing right, dude. Like 67 square meters for 15 mil. Forget it. Forget it. You're trying to rip someone off. Like, do you think that someone just flew in, some foreigner flew in, you know, with 15 million peso cash in a bag and is just going to give it up? I don't know, man. Does not seem fair, that price at all. It's way overpriced. Anyway, moving along. So here we are, and yes, you might say, wow, this is expensive, but hey, look, this is Rockwell. Okay, this is a Rockwell development. This is a beautiful development. That's the design. That's the artistic impression. Apparently it will look like that. Just absolutely phenomenal what it's going to look like. It's going to have this massive pool, resort style area, just awesome. Awesome, awesome. And you've got Rockwell, who's just a proven developer, who's developed just some amazing developers. And you know, when they set a price, it sells. And their projects sell out, and they sell out rather quickly because they make, you know, very, very good product. So this will be amazing when it's done, the Aruga. I'm looking forward to seeing it, actually. I really am. So this is a typical 1-bedroom layout. And different layouts there. View of the ocean. It's not built yet, still got a few years to go. It'll be built in 2023, and you might have just seen that on the previous slide. But this is 67 square meters. They're asking 16 million. So it's not cheap, don't get me wrong. But it's Rockwell. And this is 238,000 peso per square meter. That's what they're asking here for this development. And I think actually that's one of the cheaper units in the building, believe it or not. So this is another one, 16 million for a 3-bedroom, 166 square meters in the move and pick. So a very large apartment. I really don't think you need a place that large, but anyway, there you go. Okay, so the next one, and this is a serious contender for, you know, Rockwell or Sheraton. I mean, you're hard pressed as to which one would you go for. This is the cheapest unit that I found. Pardon me, it's a 1-bedroom, 68 square meter is the starting price for this unit, and this is what it looks like. Very nice. I know it's 16 mil, but keep in mind this is Sheraton. It's the Sheraton, and this is really going to compete with Rockwell, well and truly. It'll be very interesting to see what's better. Oh wow, look at that design. These look like floating pools. Do my eyes deceive me? Is that what that is? It looks like floating pools on the balconies or something. That's crazy. That is cray-cray. Wow. So I don't know, for the money, you might be better off investing and buying a Sheraton condo over Rockwell? I don't know. Hard to say, really. Hard to say. So this is 91 square meters. It's 17.5, and this is South Reef. The South Reef condo. There we go. That's the condo there. South Reef for 17.5 milli. And let's just do the quick math on this. 17.5 divided by 91 square meters. Again, at that money, yeah, I'm going to get a smaller condo, but you can buy in Brockwell or the Sheraton. But this is ultimately 192,000 peso per square meter. The next one is another Rockwell, and this is 67 square meters. I think they're the smallest units. I wonder if there are smaller, but I'll have to check because I didn't see any studios like 30 square meters. You know, it would be worth buying like the smallest cut in the Rockwell development. You know, if you could get a 30 square meter unit just to be there. Just to be there, because it will be amazing when it's done. I believe this project has been going on a long time, and there's reason why, because it's going to be unreal amazing when it's done. Look at that. I think it even has like little villas, like residences at the front, but my understanding is they're hundreds of millions. The other thing I like about the design is most of the condos will get a view, and it's just a short walk to the pool facility, gardens, pools I should say, and you know, the cliff and the beach, which is really cool, really cool. Me personally, I won't be able to afford it, so yeah, it's Punta Engano, so it's right on the peninsula there on Magellan Bay. Aruga. And actually you can see the Arugas there, Mövenpick's there, Shangri-La and Crimson. And you know, Crimson Resort, then between that would be the Reef. So the location of the Mövenpick, based on the money price per square meter, if you can negotiate a unit in the Mövenpick, that, you know, there's quite a few units asking 100,000 peso per square meter, and maybe you can get one down to like 75,000 peso per square meter, which is probably the better value if you're looking to buy a unit and then Airbnb it or something like that than Aruga. But if you've just got money and you want something 5-star, just go for the Aruga. Okay, so 20 million. It is 20 million. That is not a mistake. It's 67 square meters again, and this is just a one beddy. Let me just try and zoom in, because it actually, this is like the model unit. I want to show you how nice these units are. This is the one bedroom unit. So this is the pool. That does not come with the unit, that's separate. This is it here. This is what it looks like. Yep, that is nice. That is top notch. And that deck, killing it for 20 mil. Not bad at all. Punta Engano. Yep, and they go as high as this. This is a, again, one bedroom, 67 square meter for 25 million. Yep. That's Rockwell. So that's what the one bedroom's going to look like. That's the show unit. 25 million. So the position on this must be very close to the beach or something to be at that price, because it is incredibly high. I mean, like 25 million divided by 67 square meters. We're talking 376,000 peso per square meter. Yeah, incredible. Prices are definitely moving in the Philippines, but it seems like they've flatlined since COVID-19. Okay, so the next is Coral Point. So if you're looking to retire, this might be the one for you. It says 3.3. they can't actually put the full price in there. They're saying in Tagalog there, it's saying automatic 3.3. This cost 33 million. It was actually 35. They've decreased it to 33, and I'll show you why it costs 33 million. That's why. Beautiful. It's a ginormous unit. I believe it's 200 and something square meters. Doesn't actually tell me there, but it would have to be at least 200 square meter unit. Ginormous apartment. And a huge terrace in view overlooking that. Beautiful. And this is a 2-bedroom at the Sheraton One Mactan Resort and Residences, otherwise known as Apple One, I think is what they're calling it, Apple One. It is 41 million for 147 square meters. And this is what it looks like. This is what 41 million gets you. That's the floor plan. Sizable unit, still a lot of money. 41 million. Construction's ongoing and turnover will be in the last quarter of 2020. Another one in Coral Point. This is 60 million. It is a 4-bedroom, 347 square meter with 2 parking slots and 4 massive terrace balconies that look like that. Unreal. And that's actually it. I'm just going to close that out. That was the most expensive unit of the night. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and maybe it's given you some perspective as to just how expensive some of the condos in the Philippines are getting. I mean, the prices are definitely getting up there, and not just in Metro Manila, but you know, these boutique locations like Mactan and Cebu and you know, smaller cities as well. Prices are getting up there. Anything that's near the beach, I mean, it's just incredible how expensive these beach properties are nowadays. So get your slice of heaven quick, because I think, you know, anything located near the beach is only going to increase over time. Thank you for watching. This has been Peter from Property Club. Please do share, like and subscribe, and double thumbs up. Bye for now. Bye bye.